Hey guys. Well, we're live and we have hit a new all-time high on Bitcoin yet again. Bitcoin is on a crazy tear. Now, many people are going to be asking why. Why is it going up? Is it because there's new currency being issued and flooding into the market? Well, that seems to be the case all the time, but the question is, where is the money flowing? Because they can print the money, but who gets it? And what it looks like is institutions that channel money into Bitcoin are getting it or do have it, and that is where this liquidity is coming from. That's just my opinion. And which institutions? It would be BlackRock. BlackRock is the world's largest hedge fund, and if you've been living under a rock, then you don't know that they launched a Bitcoin spot ETF. Now, what's a spot ETF? A spot ETF is where a hedge fund will manage a fund that matches the price of a certain asset or a sector or whatever, but in this case it would be the price of Bitcoin, and in order to do that they participate in the live liquid market for the commodity, so they hold the asset on hand. In other words, BlackRock Bitcoin ETF is buying and selling Bitcoin in order to match the price. And that would be why there is so much liquidity in this market. There may be other reasons. Stealth buyers. Governments, central banks around the world, large corporations want Bitcoin on their balance sheet. With this type of price appreciation, I think a lot of entities and people want Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So we are in a new era here, because with this much cash liquidity, currency flowing into Bitcoin, a lot of things are possible, because of course this trickles down. These funds trickle down and will go into other projects. And so that's why this is so exciting, because you can diversify your digital asset portfolio by buying other coins. And that's what this channel is all about. This channel is all about finding interesting and exciting projects with potential crazy 1x, 2x, 5x, 50x, 100x, 1000x, 5000x potential. Yes, that is possible. So many things are possible in this market. Now, what are you investing in when you buy these types of coins? Well, essentially, most of these projects are software projects. They are online projects, platforms. There's a lot of them now, so I can't be too specific, but sectors include gaming, so-called GameFi tokens and applications where you can play to earn. That's exciting. The old model of paying to play all the time, you're paying for assets, paying for the game, is one model, and obviously that's very successful, massive industry, video games. But play to earn represents a very interesting prospect for gamers, where they can hold digital assets that can go up in value and can be traded, and they maintain ownership of their assets. So GameFi is massive. That's a massive trend, very interesting, and we're going to be looking at a lot of exciting GameFi tokens in the days ahead. But previous examples are games such as Axie Infinity and Illuvium, where people made big money by playing or buying these tokens. You don't even have to play the game. You can just buy the underlying tokens or assets. Very exciting. And of course, AI is another big one. AI, big buzzword, but anything plus AI is pretty cool these days. So, artificial intelligence is when a computer is trained on data sets so that it can then mimic the behavior of human beings based upon the patterns it detects in that data. That's a very abstract way of describing AI, but it is accurate. So AI plus crypto, wow, what a combination. So AI is another big trend that you're looking at. But I mean, just the financial prospects and applications of crypto technology is very exciting because it's decentralized. Decentralization is really exciting for people because it allows you more control and freedom. So these trends are obviously being recognized by people around the world, institutions around the world, even governments around the world. There's always those two forces, centralization versus decentralization. I mean, we all want more. We want to be the king. We want to have all the followers, have all the attention. So we want to centralize things. We want to grab markets, be monopolists. But at the same time, it's unhealthy for an economy to have too much centralization because it reduces variety and diversity in our choices in the marketplace. And so the opposing force is decentralization. And that is distributing that power and that decision-making back to the individual, back to people, back to the small guy, and leveling the playing field. So these two forces of centralization, decentralization are always at battle. Now, in the old world economy, legacy economy, things become highly centralized, especially the issuance of currency, essentially. So Bitcoin has come up as a decentralized option in the financial sector, which is one of the reasons why it's so exciting, because people want it. When you wake up and realize decentralization makes opportunity for the small guy and new entrants into the market. That's why the younger generations like it so much, because it creates opportunity. But let's look at the chart. This is pretty exciting here. The 7-day chart on Bitcoin. So we've been hovering around the all-time high, 68,000, touching it. You know, I was saying to my friend on the weekend that this formation is very bullish. It's an upward-facing triangle, and it's at a moment of decision, I guess you might say. And so just recently we went to 70,000, which is another all-time high. Sells off. Everyone's panicking. Oh, God, it's too high. No one's going to buy. But look at this. Just recently we blast through and we're at 71,000. And that tells me, like, I was like, oh, this is all hype and promo. But when I woke up this morning, I checked the price. I see some videos on my YouTube timeline about Bitcoin price reaching all-time highs. I'm like, oh, we did it. So I looked at it, and I look at the chart here on CoinMarketCap, and yes, we blasted through. So this is real demand. This is not wash traded. At these prices, this is not fake market manipulation. It's real. This is real fiat. This is a real bull run. And this is not just a bull run. This is not a cyclical repetition of the past, of previous, because we're not even at the halving yet, and we're reaching all-time highs, and we've never done that before. So this is we're in new territory. And so why? Why is that? Well, the biggest one is, as Willie Wu pointed out, the manager at CMCC Hedge Fund, he pointed out that Bitcoin just basically went public. That's what happened on the stock exchanges. And okay, so last time we had like this big liquidity event was way early in Bitcoin's history, and that is when Bitcoin went live for trading on Mt. Gox. Gox was an exchange that was basically formed out of Magic the Gathering Online Exchange, which was a trading card club or exchange for Magic the Gathering cards. So some people bought that site and said, hey, let's turn this into a Bitcoin exchange. And immediately they got access to a large group of, a large user base, essentially. And because of that, that created such a pool of new potential buyers that right after it happened, the price 5x'd and then sold off, crashed. But then over the next 2 years, as he points out, it went up 1,000x. So that was the last major influx of users at this scale, and capital, I guess you might say. But now, with the Bitcoin spot ETF, we have another event which represents a massive influx of users and capital. Maybe not as much users, but more capital, because this is an institution, BlackRock, that is going to be buying and selling in the live market to reflect the prices I mentioned. And so that they're really not using it. They're simply storing it as an agent or as a trustee on behalf of investors, mutual fund investors. But because they're so huge, they have a massive quote unquote user base or client base. So that's crazy. And because they're the market leader, that paves the way for 100 more Bitcoin ETFs to be launching. And then, of course, you got to look, okay, well, Bitcoin's not the only digital asset that's in demand, that's exciting, that's interesting. We also have Ethereum. We also now have like Solana. There's other coins like Litecoin, Ripple. I mean, are there going to be ETFs for all these? Well, I would have to say that Ethereum is going to be one, definitely. So, this is very interesting. Now, this is a space to be in. I took a hiatus from crypto and thought, well, I want to get into marketing other things online, developing content and doing YouTube and TikTok for possibly affiliate marketing, and things like that, which I do. I've done a lot of that in the past, but I did a lot of research. I tested it out. I looked at the markets. I mean, there's a lot of competition everywhere online now, but I came back to, what's really trending, what's really interesting, where is the money? I mean, in order to start and launch a business and have it viable with, small amounts of startup capital, you need to be in a trending market and also one where there is money and money being spent. And so I decided, hey, I got to get back into crypto. From a business perspective, this is the space to be in. This is the most interesting one. It's really the most dynamic. And so if you're considering, well, what should I get into? Cryptocurrency is probably going to continue to be one of the major mega trends of this decade and this century. So there's my plug for cryptocurrency. But let's look a little closer at this chart. So this is a 7-day chart. So like I said, we're breaking out. But if we, let's go to live trading here. Where is it? Live trading. What we're looking for is, I don't know. Trading view. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is kind of, oh wow, look at that. So we're really 71,759. So it's going up. Like I'm thinking, oh, this would be a good place to short, but no, this is not a good place to short. This is where you want to be long and just taking it easy And looking at that 1 minute chart, I mean, massive. So, you get a little sell off here down to 67,000. Everybody makes a video. And, I'm going to try and move myself here. Move myself over here. How's that? So, yeah, so you get the sell-off, but what comes in? Big candle, and then, look at all this action. But look right here, massive buying. Where does that buying come from? That is not coming from the Bitcoin central bank buying its own coins. This is not like other central banks. This is actually has something that people want. People want this currency. Apparently, they don't want US dollars. They don't want other fiat currency. They want this. This is a better form of currency, a better store of value. Because these are massive, massive candles. Look at that. Boom. This massive candle. Can't get the actual volume on that, but yeah, you can see. Obviously, you can see what's going on there. Yeah, so I'm live streaming here. Kind of fun. The channel is being resurrected. We're back in. I've rebranded. Now Income Ninjas, and I'm going to be developing the community for learning about crypto, learning about trading, and which coins to buy, what's the next 100x coins. For new entrants in the market, yeah, you want to be looking at smaller projects, interesting projects, but which ones? There are a lot of them out there. So I'm going to be bringing you that and staying on top of the market in terms of finding coins that are fresh and newly trending, because that's where you want to be. And we're also going to be talking about, well, how much do you buy? Like, what position size should you have? How much should you be holding in your Bitcoin? How much in Ethereum? So-called portfolio allocation. And, but primarily, with this crypto and digital asset space, you shouldn't worry too much about that in terms of jumping in and out, because you're going to get exhausted. Have your core holding between 25 and 50% in a layer 1 coin, such as Ethereum or Bitcoin, and then with the other portion of your portfolio, that's where you want to be finding the projects with the best prospects, and because that's where you're really going to get the alpha. You're going to get the triples, the 5x's, the 10x's. But they also, it's easy to talk about that, but when you're live, when you're buying these things, how do you control your mindset? How do you handle this? How do you know how long? How do you know when to buy, when to sell, and how long to hold, and how to hold? Like, how do I? Because you can get a rush. I mean, if you catch one of these tigers by the tail and you start going for a ride, it can be extremely exciting. So, how do you manage that? How do you? What do you do? I mean, my best advice, which we were talking about, is to basically, you need to study other coins, look at the charts, and look at the patterns of what these things look like when they take off. What does the chart look like? Like, for instance, how long does it take? You might say, oh, God, it's going to go up 3x, 5x, 10x. But how long does that take? Sometimes it takes an hour. Sometimes it'll take a week. And sometimes it'll take a month or 6 weeks. But that's what you want to do, is you want to say, well, how long does this take and what is that like? And you really, I mean, you got to know what you're doing. You have to know what, I mean, if you're buying something that just launched on Uniswap or PancakeSwap, well, I wouldn't recommend doing that because you need to know what you're buying. It's better to get into a quality project rather than something that just dropped and then doing quick research. It's better to be able to take some time and really dig into, well, what is this? Having said that, though, if you see that something's being pumped and they got their ducks in a row, they have a good website, it's a good project, good space, yeah, you can speculate. You can put a little bit of money into it, assuming your timing is right, and you can make a lot of money just flipping like that. But if you're going to do that, your conviction probably isn't that big because you're still getting to know who are the players in order to get an idea in your mind of, well, how high can this go? How much ammo do they have? How much experience do they have in order to promote it and get the price up? So your conviction would be small, therefore your position should be small. So on those plays, you don't want to go more than 0.5%. That's the amount that I say. But if it's looking better, if it's already been launched for 2-3 weeks, a month, and it's already at 5, 10, 20 million market cap, you see there's a lot of liquidity in the pool, you've taken some time, or maybe you get a tip from someone that is an OG or has been in the space or has connections. So therefore you're going to have more conviction, so you can up your position size in those cases. So you might want to go to 1% or 1.5%, but that's aggressive, especially with new projects. So the other thing is like, okay, well, if it triples, then do you freak out and say, oh wow, look, I made $1,000? Or do you sit back? That's when you gotta really know, wait a minute, what is the potential here? How long is this gonna take? Why wouldn't I hold this for another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks? Pepe Coin would be a great example of that. People that made a quick flip on Pepe Coin, they missed out on massive runs. Dogecoin was another one. Some people bought it very cheap, less than a penny, and then it started going on a huge run after Elon Musk started promoting it. But how long did that take? How long did it take to go to 70 cents? It took in Dogecoin's example, I believe it took about 3 months in the last bull cycle. So it does take time to get those massive multipliers, but it's all different. Sometimes that time is compressed and it'll happen over a week. You're going to get 100x in a week, such as this meme AI coin, which I did a video on. Check out my channel. And sometimes it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So it really all depends. The smaller the price and market cap, the faster it can run. But then the shorter lived that pump is going to be. In general, that's what I'm going to say. If it's a larger cap, like Dogecoin was an OG coin, very well established, but it was kind of, it was a dog coin. It was a crap coin. But Elon Musk, I guess, was accumulating behind the scenes. He liked it, and he decided, oh, okay, well, this will be fun. And yeah, he had some fun with it. But how long did that take? Well, it took a long time for all the hype and the coverage to really get around the internet, to all the articles being written, all the interviews, all the YouTube videos. So that whole news cycle took months to unfold. So these are some of the dynamics you want to consider when getting in and out of coins and projects. Okay, so that is Bitcoin. Very, very nice. $71,625 right now. This is CoinMarketCap Live. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So the Ethereum price, yeah, we've hit 4,000, which is pretty close to all-time highs. I'm going to look at the all-time chart. Okay, yeah. So the all-time high on Ethereum is $4,627. But look at that chart. Massive. Massive. We've come from 2,300 all the way up there. So that bodes really well for altcoins, because that money is, once again, it's going to trickle into projects. Oof, look at that. Alpha. We were back in alpha territory. This is the 1 month chart. So your 1 month gain on this is a lot. Closing close to 100%. And the year, yeah, you could have bought it at 1,500, and we're almost in triple territory here. So pretty cool. Pretty cool for Ethereum. So BNB is number 3. BNB, CZ of Binance. Good job. Wow, $523 on BNB. That's exciting. Another one, Pancake Swap tokens are going to be very interesting, because big money coming into that market or volume. Oh my God, 78 billion market cap on BNB. Wow, that's a lot of money. 78 billion. And Solana, right, a close second, 65 billion. So these are both layer 1 tokens, but they also have layer 2 token issuance capabilities. Well, BNB does not, I should say. BNB is actually a chain linked to the Binance exchange. But Solana, I believe, is similar to Ethereum in that you can issue on it. But the BSC token is what you trade with on Pancake Swap. Okay, so anyway, and then we have XRP. So XRP, 62 cents. Cardano, 74 cents. Dogecoin, 17 cents. Pretty impressive. And Shiba Inu, crazy, 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 up 30%, with a market cap of $20 billion. Avalanche, another one. Polkadot, $10. Very interesting. Polygon or Matic, $1.22. Tron, 13 cents. Bitcoin Cash, $440. A lot of people have done well in on a lot of these coins. Litecoin, $94. Internet Computer Token, $14. ETH Classic. DAI. The DAI token. What else? See, some of these are Cosmos. These are new. Aptos. Render Optimism. There's always new coins and chains being launched. So crypto is a very dynamic space. Hedera Hashbar. Stellar the Graph. Pepe. Look at that. This is a meme coin that is got a $3.8 billion market cap. Very impressive. Let's look at the chart for Pepe. This is another crazy ripper. And this is another way that you can make money, because you know that whoever runs this coin had a lot of money because they were able to pump it like so much back in May of last year, May of 2023. But look at this, just by owning this in February, prior to this, around February 22nd, last month essentially. How much did it go up? Let's look at the monthly chart. So I like to just kind of look at the market cap to get a gauge. So you got 543 million, and then it peaked recently at 4 billion. So that is, roughly a 7x return. A 7x return on this coin in 1 month. So much for GICs, so much for your savings rate. Put 1% of your cash into Pepe coin. All right, so there's some of the bigger names, but great thing about CoinMarketCap is you can search by sector. For instance, AI, memes. It's funny that they don't have a gaming one here, But let's look at meme tokens, and see what's going on here. Floki, Pepe, Shiba Inu, Dog Whiff Hat, Bonk. That's interesting. A lot of interesting names. Now, the one that I was liking, or actually, what did I do a video on? See, you sort by 7-day return. So Solana is a big one, big ripper. Look at that, 2,488%. So that is a 240x return. No, 24x return. 100% is a double. So that's 24. So that's 24x return. Meme AI is basically a 20x, 19x. Cat Girl, that's a blast from the past. But yeah, so a lot of actions in these meme coins. But just let's look at the last day. What's ripping today? 78%. Because as the tier 1 coins rip, in general, you don't get all the meme coin stuff. But yeah, so you can see there's crazy amounts, numbers of these coins. Grok, Ponka, Toshi, Cat Token. I guess that's another one or a different one. Tamadoji, Augie, Inu. Yeah, interesting. I mean, exciting. If you want to start a community or a coin, this allows it. You know, you can develop software platforms or just have a club, and you can use crypto to fuel that. Now, the barrier to entry is fairly small, but you know, you need a little bit of starter capital and know-how and a team to do it. So that's very advanced, but that is another reason why it's very exciting to get into crypto and be in crypto in terms of your career and for business, right? Look at how you can use crypto for marketing and finance, right? Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Cat Girl. Yeah, okay, so that's it. I'm just going to end this live stream. Just a quick check-in. Wanted to say hi and congratulate everybody if they're holding or investing. Neon AI, see that immediately. I like Neon. Let's see what this is. What is this? Oh, see, this is new. Let's go to their website. Neon AI, what is it? Light up your crypto security with AI. Oof, jeez. Oh, learn more. Oh God, no. Your AI powered assistant. Wow, there you go. Oh, but they got Asian language. Yeah, this could be very interesting. Yeah. See, I know how to spot them. Next. Circulating supply 95 million. Team supply. Utility. The utility token will be realized through premium Neon AI features and future interactions in upcoming versions. Yeah. So there's a DApp. They have a DApp key features. Look at the key features. Telegram bot, AI-driven audit engine. Oh. Smart contract safety inspector. Dynamic top holders wallet detection. Interesting. Neon AI certificates to AI engine. Our system analyzes smart contracts, patterns, and anomalies in real time. So this could be for trading and intelligence. Telegram bot. We've integrated our AI chatbot directly into Telegram because we understand that crypto holders are always connected. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. But yeah, so there you go, Neon AI, and this looks very new. And what's the market cap? Oh yeah, you can't even get pricing information on this. According to this is 1 million, and the volume is 289,000. But if we get the contract address, copy this, and then we go to Dex Screener, we should be able to get a little bit more insight, see what the volume is, how long it's been live. So it's only got one pair, so that tells you it's very new. See how long. This is 1 month. Okay, so it's been around for a month, or no. Oh, 7 days. So really this launched... gosh. Okay, I'm going to go back to 6 months. Yeah, basically this launched 9 days ago. And the price was at 0.0015, essentially. And it went up to 0.026. Which is about a 20x. And how's the volume? Yeah, so that's pretty new. And the overall market cap on this, so the price is 1 cent, market cap 1 million. Liquidity is 203,000, and it's on Ethereum. And there's 25 pooled WETH, or 100,000. So that's pretty decent. Number of holders, let's see. Go security, 6 issues. Not good. Tax modifiable. Transfer pausable. Ooh, buy tax 5%. 5% in and out. Has a blacklist. Has a whitelist. Yeah, so I don't know. But it hasn't been rug pulled or drained. So it's there. Anyway, so there you go. You can see how you can very quickly research some of these fresh coins, new coins. You want to dig deeper, obviously. But yeah, so, this would have been good because over 2 days, you can see that it didn't really do much. So if you had bought here, 0.0019, roughly 0.002, held it just for this first pump, which again, how long did that take? That basically took a day. If you held it overnight to a day, it went to 0.02. So that's a 10x. So you could have made a 10x in 24 hours on something like this. And then if you had the steel in your stomach to hold through this sell-off, you could have, got the next piece of the move. But really, this for a momentum trade and for a flip, this would have been crazy. So you put $50 in, 10x, and then you can take 500 out. But that's really aggressive type trading. Not recommended for noobs and beginners. Yeah, so anyhow, okay, I'm going to sign off, but thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, or if you're watching this video after it's gone live and it's in the archive, if you like this information and want more, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Check out our Patreon, Income Ninjas VIP. It's a low price, and we're going to be publishing our top 100 best picks and coins for 2024, and we've got ongoing information happening there. So it's very, very low price right now, and there's going to be lots of benefits rolling out. So take a look at it in the description below. And if you have any comments, please put them in. And if you have any business inquiries, you can contact us through our email address on our profile. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.